Welcome to our family. Today's topic is plant classification. As we all know that basically plants are divided into two groups, flowering and non-flowering. Non-flowering plants do not produce flowers. They reproduce by spores. On the other hand, flowering plants produce flowers. Greek philosopher Aristotle classified plants into three groups: herbs, shrubs, and trees. Herbaceous plants are basically small in size. As example, grasses, tomato, and paddy. Shrubs are comparatively larger plants. Example, lemon and China rose. And trees are very large plants having a strong wooden stem. On the basis of the presence of vascular bundle, we can divide plant into two groups, and they are vascular and non-vascular plants. Vascular plants contain xylem and phloem tissues. They help in the distribution of water and food material in the plant body. Non-vascular plants do not have vascular system, that means xylem or phloem. In this case, water and nutrients simply move through the plant body cell by cell. Mainly diffusion and osmosis take place in this method. These were very basic classifications, but now scientists divide the total plant kingdom into two categories: cryptogamy and phanerogamy. Cryptogams are further differentiated into three classes: Thallophyta, Bryophyta, and Pteridophyta. Thallophyta means the plants which have no distinct leaves, root, and stem. This Thallophyta is differentiated into three groups: algae, fungi, and lichens. On the other hand, phanerogamy is differentiated into two groups: gymnosperm and angiosperms. And angiosperms are further divided into two groups: monocot and dicot. Monocot means the plants which have only a single cotyledon, and dicot means the plants with the two cotyledons. This is the picture of an algae named Chara, and this is Spirogyra. Algae basically found in the water bodies, and they contains chlorophyll. That means they are able to photosynthesis. This is a fungus named Rhizopas, and it reproduces by the spores. You can see the sac-like structure named sporangia at the apex of the plant body. Spores are produced here. This is another fungus. Fungus basically don't have some chlorophylls. That means they don't have photosynthetic pigment, so they are unable to photosynthesis. They are basically parasitic or saprophytic in nature. This is a picture of a bryophyta called Funaria. A sac-like structure is situated at its apex zone. This is called capsule. The main function of capsule is bearing spores. After the maturation of capsules, the spores comes out from there and take place in the reproduction. They are normally found in shady and moist condition, especially in wet soil. This is the picture of a pteridophyta leaf. The leaf of the pteridophyta can perform the both functions, photosynthesis and reproduction. The leaves contain chlorophyll, so they are able to photosynthesis, and the sporangia, which produces spores, which help in the reproduction, and they are situated at the leaf surface. This is a picture of a cone of a gymnosperm. Gymnosperms are basically known as their necked seed, so their main reproductive organs are their cones. The examples of the gymnosperms are Pinus, Cycas, Nitum, etc. The most evolved and the advanced plant in our planet is the angiosperms. They are differentiated into two categories, monocot and dicot. You can differentiate the leaves of monocot and dicot because the monocot contains the parallel venation on their leaves and the dicot plants have reticulate venation on their leaves. In this picture, the difference between monocot leaf and dicot leaf is clearly observed. We can also differentiate the monocot and dicot plants by their roots because the dicot plants consist the taproot and on the other hand monocot contains the fibrous roots. It was a very basic classification of plants. Hope you enjoy. Thank you. Thank you so much for being with us.